So this is going to be episode 86 of our trading challenge. We are up $10,000 at the moment. Our equity is at $98,000. For those of you who are just joining in, we started with $10,000 in March, and I share every single trade, every position transparently live on my streams. And I also made a bot that is plugged into the Telegram group that you can see all of my position changes, like you just saw the notification of me entering a SOMI long right now, literally as I entered, and a PTB long as well. So everything is super transparent. I'm the only person you can see SOMI and PTB longs. I'm the only person on YouTube or Twitter that I know that shares his account this transparently. We can go on the P&L analysis and have a look. Since we started the challenge, we can have a look at our cumulative P&L and our daily P&L swings. And you can see that this is a real account. So it's not demo trading. There's no hedging. This is every single trade on this account that I've taken is on here. There's no cherry picking the winners and only posting winners like everyone likes to do. Okay, so this is a real account. I like to do this at the start to make sure that you guys know that I'm not LARPing, because this industry is full of scammers. Okay, so that's where we are. At the moment, we're very close to our initial target of 100K, which would be a 10x on our capital from when we started. I had a look at our exposures and we're pretty balanced we're slightly long at the moment. So for those of you who are in the Telegram group, you can type in positions and you can see all of my current exposures and my positions in real time. So you can see the sizes of the orders and the direction. So you can see that our biggest bag right now is hyperliquid or hype, right? We're up $1,000 and our position is $21,000. But our real winner in the last week has been M coin, right? We've made $12,000 from M coin and we're still up $2,000. So, and I will remember I was on my video recordings saying when prices over here or even here, I don't remember, that it's still a good time to buy. It doesn't look like it's finished. And you can see that I bought when I said that, and I bought here as well. And then I started taking profits on rips after a 90% move, right? So pretty happy. At the moment, our leverage is still pretty low, despite being in this position. I think the market, there aren't that many opportunities to make easy money, right? I think we're quite fortunate. So our leverage is only 1.1x. So we have 46 positions open. We've only got about 105,000 of total exposure in dollar terms. And yeah, we're not going to go through every single position, but you can see this is scaled to my conviction. So hyperliquid, I'm going to keep holding it as long as the carry is positive. Dogecoin, that was a news trade. And it does look like it's getting pretty tired of the price action. At least we made 4K off that news trade, but yeah, it is slowing down a little bit. AIoT is picking up somewhat. I have no idea what the scam does. Otherwise, yeah, PTB is pumping quite aggressively. Let's take a look. Yeah, PTB is pumping pretty aggressively. Otherwise, I don't think there's a whole lot to do. The market itself, let's have a quick look. And by the way, those of you who, again, have been messaging me on Telegram, if you want access to this Telegram group where all of my trades get posted, updated in real time, and you can ask me questions, and I'm going to do private streams for the group. So if you want that, and if you want my indicators as well, the ones that I use for discretionary trades, the ones that you see on here, you can message me on Telegram, but please follow the instructions. So do make an account on either MEXC or Bybit using my referral link. Trade on there. You have to put some trades on. That will give access to the group, and my intern will send you a link with the invitation. It doesn't cost you anything, but it gives me a little bit of motivation to provide content for you guys and make me a little bit of money on your commissions, provided that you guys trade on there. So it's a win-win for both parties. But at the moment, there's not a whole lot of motivation. So if you want to see the way I trade, if you want to see everything like super transparent, cannot be more transparent than I am. That is what you have to do. Otherwise, there's no free lunch. No one's gonna be sending you invitations without you providing any sort of minimal effort. That goes for any market, any industry. Right. So Bitcoin. Let's have a look. I've been away for the last 2-3 days, so I have not looked at the charts. And so this is the first time I'm looking, and there's fuck all to do, right? Bitcoin is still in a range like we posted a couple days ago, or 2-3 days ago. So we're going to continue doing nothing. Ethereum, it's at a very good price in terms of the H4 200 EMA. You can see the orange line. So the price is really good for an entry. You probably won't be disappointed by buying ETH at these levels, but it's scary to me that price has already touched this level once, twice, 3 times, and we're still not really bouncing. So that's the danger. Otherwise, I think ETH looks like a good buy right now. Solana, I also think it's a good buy at this level, actually. Got a nice liquidity grab here with this indicator. Plots it for you. So yeah, I like Solana right here. Link, I'm gonna remove probably from the list shortly. Hyperliquid looks the strongest, to be honest. So I like Hyperliquid a lot. I think I'm gonna remove MNT at least. Yeah, I'm probably gonna remove EMT. ENA has been very strong, and Dogecoin, I'm probably gonna exit the position in a bit. I don't think there's any point in discussing the scams. So WLFY probably want to short if we go up to this EMA area. Okay, so let's go ahead and set an alert. There we go. Mito, yeah, looks like it's reversing. Yeezy, yeah, what a scam. Right, what an absolute scam. That wick. BSU, yeah, this is all just absolute shit coins. ELX, I think I'm thinking of another token. Right, let's refresh Velo charts and have a look. All right, top volume. So we've got WLFY. Yep, definitely a short. Any spikes up is a short, in my opinion. No, nothing notable. SOMI, definitely we got some serious volume coming in. So that's why I longed it just now. Even though we are going massively against the trend, right? You can see this is just a lower low, or sorry, lower high, unless we break these levels. But I like the funding. I like the volume is super high. I like the liquidations. To me, it looks decent. NMR as well. There must have been some other news. I think this was the JP Morgan news that they acquired a stake in NMR. And now we have another one. It looks good. I'm just not interested at these levels. But the volume is there. We got Bio as well. Volume is coming back in, so quite tempting to long maybe. Let's have a look. How much Bio do we have, if any? We have $900 of Bio. It's pretty small. Let's buy. Oh, there's a limit. Oh yeah, I think some markets for some reason, due to supply, you can't buy more. That'll be it. That'll be why. Okay, so Bio we can't enter at the moment. Okay, we got M, which has been on a disgusting run. Absolutely filthy. Notice how the volume is kind of trending down, right? You can see that kind of trending down, at least in this area. So I would definitely not be longing here, right? That would be pretty dumb. So That'll be pretty dumb. Let's see. Pyth is looking decent. I don't know what the narrative is. There was some sort of narrative, but otherwise the market is pretty crap. It's sort by top performers. Yeah, we've already covered all of these. And bottom performers. Let's see. 24 hours. There we go. Lever. Let's go. TA. Tag. Camp. NS. Zent. I don't know what all this crap means, but not particularly interested. Anyway, I thought it would be useful to do a quick update. I really do hope we get to 100k in our next upload. If not, that doesn't matter. You know, the market does not give a fuck about our equity or portfolio. The market just stays as it is. You know, it doesn't matter where stops are or anything like that, or equity value. But we'll do our best. The portfolio now, I'm just looking at the exposures. Yeah, we're pretty low leverage. Our net, I would say our net longs, we have about 40k of net longs, but most of them are in Hyperliquid and Doge, and they're pretty safe assets that were low beta. So it's a bit less than that. So even if the market goes lower quite a bit, I'm pretty confident our equity won't really fall, if maybe a tiny bit. So let's keep on trading this. As always, if you are interested in joining the group, it doesn't cost you anything for now. I'll probably make a paid group at some point. So if you want to get in early, trade on my referral link. The instructions will be below the video, pinned in the comments section. And I will see you in the next upload. Peace.